Alright, so here it is. I got this new S8 Plus printer in the mail today. Needed a bigger printer. I have a couple over here under box lab. So I guess from the beginning, price-wise, it was the same price as them ones were pretty much, with twice the build volume. So I picked it up, and when it came in, both of my other two printers were do-it-yourself. Like, had to put it together, quite a few pieces, but this one came in and it was pretty much already put together. I had to put the 2 or 4 screws in for the gantry, just 2 under here, 2 on the other side, and then there's these 3 screws to hold the filament spool holder. And other than that, I had to tighten the eccentric nuts, make sure everything was tightened up. And then actually before I started using it, I had an extra set of bed springs I threw on there. And so far, I mean, it's a little bit noisier, probably get some dampeners for it, but I like it. It's kind of hard to believe that this was the same price as them, and I wish I almost had them all sitting beside each other, because it would give you a much better idea of the size difference. But aside from even just being a nice cheap big printer to begin with, they give you everything you need. You got your putty knife here, and then they give you a pair of snips here. My box lab didn't even come with one of them, and you guys know that's important, man. You got your wrench, your Allen wrenches. You got needle for the nozzle. Let's see, what else did they get? Zip ties and stuff like that. There was extra tools, everything plus more than you would possibly need. Oh, and you also get a nice roll of filament. I would say at least a couple 100 grams. But for all this to come in a package for $200, it's hard to believe. When I got the SD card, I don't know, I kind of skipped over it because I use Cura, plus I use Creality's slicer, and I use my box lab slicer. I think with this one, you were just supposed to use Cura. I'm not sure, but this one's for my ender. On the SD card, let's see here. Oh, I got them on my screen here. Alright, software. Oh yeah, it has Pronterface. I gotta get that. And then it has that version of Cura in the software part. And then it gives you 2 test models, as you can see. And then in the third folder here is your videos with all the instructions. But to be honest with you, it comes pretty much fully assembled. So, unless it's your very first, printer you've ever had, then you don't really need them. I measured for, gantry size on this, and now I was just kind of coming up with the profile for it. I'm sure it'd probably be worth it if I went online and found them. But also, here's the instructions it comes with. To be honest, even for being just a single piece of paper, it really, I would have to say that it's probably better instructions than what I got with the box lab. I don't know, or the Ender, but the Ender was my first printer I put together. Let me see here. Yeah, that's it, because that's really all you need. Let me see. I don't know, I might look into putting I got BL Touch in here. And then it comes with a filament run out. Maybe I'll see. I don't know. I know I'll probably swap the boating tube out. But, you know, for the price, this thing is beefy. It's big. It prints. You know, it has options. Oh, and the big thing that I really liked was something that these two don't have. When you first put it together and you go to the prepare page, there's a button hit bed leveling, and it just pretty much helps you level the bed. You know, you'll hit bed level, and then it'll come to the first position and feed down to Z0, and then you'll hit the button and it'll go to the second one, vice versa. The only thing I don't like about mine, I gotta figure out, mine only comes to like probably right somewhere in here. I would like it to come more towards the outside of the bed, but you know, I'm sure I'll have things figured out in kind of a hurry. I'll probably get a belt tensioner for my x-axis. That's one thing that was nice about the Aquila, that it came factory with the belt tensioners on both of them. You know, the Ender, I had to put my x-axis on, and I still don't have one for my Y. But, man, I'll be honest, this thing's awesome. You know, the people, I mean, I guess I'm not, like, real new into this. Oh, before that, real quick, it also already comes with an upgraded metal extruder. So, that's cool, because I had to swap out my Enders. You know, I still gotta do that one. But it has the upgraded extruder, and then it has the filament run out. And then, you know, what I was getting at was dealing with the people. You know, I got a hold of them before I bought this printer because I was kind of feeling out the market. I didn't have a huge budget. I had some prototype parts that I made that, you know, turns out a lot more people wanted them than what I expected. So I kind of had to go into production mode. And on top of that, I wanted something that had a bigger build volume. I do a lot of prototype works and stuff for like ATVs, dirt bikes and stuff, and something that I could venture into just a different category of parts. I also tool and die machinist, so before 3D printing, I always just made things out of metal. And, you know, that's fine and all, but when you spend 5-6 hours on a project, you know, make the model for it, and then, you know, send it over to my CAD/CAM software, program it, set up, you've got the cost of material, the cost of machine time, and to bring it home, go to put it on, and just see that I'm a hair off somewhere, it's tough. And that's why I got into 3D printing, because I can make actual prototype parts before, and you know, before I go through that hassle and that cost of actually machining it. And for me to find a printer with this size for that price, for my applications, I'm happy. I think anyone that got one could at least appreciate what you're getting for the price. So, like I said, in my opinion, and from what I have to show you guys, I think that this Sunlu? I think Sunlu. I don't know. This S8 Plus printer is absolutely a steal, in my opinion, but still fairly new at this, and opinions are one of them things that there's going to be a million people out there on your side, and then there's going to be a million people out there that no matter what you say, they'll call you an idiot. So, that's all I got to show you. Oh, one big thing. The reason why I pointed the camera over there, actually, I was going to show you. That's cool. See that? It's got a light. Comes factory with a light. I like that. I thought that was cool. None of them guys came with one. Easier to put together. Basically plug and play. And it has massive volume. I guess if that's what you're looking for, then this is absolutely a good buy. Alright, thanks.